Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a story about what happened to me about 6 years ago. It was June, and I was 13, so it was summertime, so there was no school. I'd been sick for about a week, really sick. I had to go to the doctor, and then I had to go to the ER, but eventually I was taking antibiotics and starting to get better, finally. So I woke up, it was a Friday, woke up around 10, and there was no one home. Both of my parents were at work, so I was the only one home. So I went downstairs to get breakfast. I had breakfast and then took my antibiotics and ended up just watching TV for a while, and then I ended up taking a nap. Woke up back again around 2:33, feeling really bad. I had a bad headache and I was really groggy, but I decided I'd just go back down and eat again. And so I'm in the kitchen, I'm eating, and I hear a noise at my front door, like someone's knocking maybe. But it didn't really sound very loud, so I didn't think too much about it. So I just keep eating, it's nothing. And then I hear knocking again, this time it's a little bit louder. So I go, walk over to the front door, look through the people, and there's no one there. So then I'm just thinking, well, it's probably just an advertiser or someone just walking by. So I go back into the kitchen. It's no big deal. Start eating again. But this time I start eating again and I hear voices outside the door, people talking. And I just figure it's people just hanging out outside the street, so it's whatever. But it doesn't go away, and it sounds like really close to my front door again. So this time I go back upstairs and I actually look out the window to see if maybe there's people hanging out, on my driveway or something. And I don't see anybody. Nothing looks suspicious or anything. So, I head back down and tell myself, I'm just being paranoid. It's no big deal. But as I walk back, I see, out of the corner of my eye, I see a shadow. Like someone was looking over there's a fence on the side of my house right next to my front door. It was almost like there was a shadow of someone looking over, about to maybe like jump over the fence. So now I don't know what to do. So I'm thinking that it's too many coincidences in one. It's so weird. So I just I wasn't even thinking. I just went into my backyard, and then I jumped the wall over to my neighbor's backyard. So now I'm standing in my neighbor's backyard, and then I realized that was probably a dumb idea because I'd left the door open in my backyard. So now anyone could just go into my house, and also I didn't even take a phone with me. So I couldn't really do anything. So I figured I would just go look around the corner of my house and see if anyone's outside. And then if not, then I would just go and maybe knock on my neighbor's house and try and ask to use their phone. So I go and turn around the corner of my neighbor's house and I look and I see a group of people standing outside my front door, and they don't look like suspicious or anything. They just look like normal people. As you can see, I wear glasses, but I was at home, so I wasn't wearing glasses, so I couldn't really see that far. It just was like a bunch of people standing there. So I didn't know. I was just standing there looking at them for a while, and all of a sudden I could kind of hear their voices, and they sounded really familiar. So I walk up to them, and it turns out they were just my friends standing outside. And I asked them what they're doing outside, and they say, "Happy birthday." And it turned out it was my birthday, and they were there to surprise me. My parents were supposed to come home earlier to let them in, but they weren't. So for some reason, they were just standing there outside my house, and I was, for some reason, panicking way too much. I didn't know what I was doing, so I had to let them back in, but I couldn't. So I had to jump over the fence again, and then walk into the back door that I left open, which actually turned out to be a good thing. Because if I had closed the door behind me, I would have been locked out with them, just standing there waiting. So yeah, that was one of the strangest days of my life.